Be your own boss. I like the way that sounds, right?
Yeah.
Well, we are talking Ivy Tech Entrepreneurship, the program that can help students do just that. So here to tell us more is Steve Thrash, Program Chair and Faculty with Ivy Tech Community College, as well as the Garitoni School of Entrepreneurship and Innovation. What can I do to get a title like that?
Well,
that is nice,
there's
indeed.
no charge for the extra letters, right?
Exactly right. Well, tell me about this program, because being your own boss, there is something to say about that, right?
Yeah, so there's individuals that really want to control their own destiny,
right?
Basically. And so entrepreneurship, or small business ownership, or business ownership in general, gives you the opportunity to be that boss, to be that, to corral the resources, to put together something of value that then you provide to the public, customers, and then have a little bit of say about what you're doing, when you're doing it. Yeah.
I like that. Be your own boss.
In a sense, you go from one boss to many bosses, your customers, right?
Your customers.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the program
Okay.
and who is best suited, perhaps, to be a part of it.
Sure. So the real answer is anyone with the desire,
Okay.
a little bit of grit, because it's not an easy, a little grit, but it's not easy.
A little bit of grit.
And what we try to do at Ivy Tech in the Garitoni School is provide the resources around that. And so we help folks. You won't ever avoid risk completely, but we help you mitigate, reduce risk. And so we share information, we provide you with mentors and assistants and any kind of expertise that you surround yourself with to help you then become a successful business owner.
Well, because that's what it's all about, right? I mean, you can have that passion and that desire, and perhaps you need to have that, go-getter personality.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, well, then what, right? Then how do I get there? What do I do? And it really is all about the people and the resources around you.
Yes, and so people tend to follow their dreams in a sense, or we hope they follow their dreams. We try to help them follow their dreams.
Yeah.
And we put folks through a little exercise, individuals that come into the program through a little exercise where we talk about...
That's what I wonder. What is the course format here?
What are you good at?
Okay.
What does the world need? And what can you monetize? You can monetize anything of value. But what are you passionate about, too? And the idea is that if you hit all four of those, that's your sweet spot. That's what you should be doing. So we've had individuals come in that are great plumbers, for example. I had one fellow in particular that said, I'm really good at this plumbing. The world needs it, and boy, I can make a ton of money. I said, yeah, but do you love it? He said, well, not so much. I said, well, maybe keep that as your income, and then we'll figure out what your real passion is.
Is that the mistake, though, that some people do make is, we have our sights set on money, right? How much I can make. But when you get down to that fourth question, it's like, well, I don't love it, but I just know that I could make a lot of money at it.
Yeah, which is short-term versus long-term thinking in a sense. I mean, if you don't love it, folks all the time, they're going after the dollars, and it really isn't about the money. It's about providing value, doing what you enjoy or what you're passionate about.
I guess that's why they say, start with that, what you love to do, and then the money will come.
The money will come.
The money will come.
There was a book written about that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing how fast this time goes. But anything we need to know before we let you go? Yeah,
so the school is set up, it's a new opportunity offered by Ivy Tech. Just about a year and a half ago, the Garitoni family out of South Bend, they made their money in health care facilities and that kind of thing. They decided it was time in Indiana, because we're seen as a good, productive state that is attractive for new businesses, because we're a low-cost state, there's low risk, there's other things that you might start here. So the Garitoni School started. So we created a cohort-style program where you go through the same group of students through the first 3 classes, created a certificate program, an associate's program. Those credits are transferable to 4-year institution. You can go beyond that. But it's all about the new business venture process, about surrounding yourself with a network, and that's what we really emphasize, and then how to present yourself professionally. Those 3 things lead to viable businesses.
And that's how we can do this with Ivy Tech. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. QR code right there on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Be your own boss.
That's right. And don't wait. Classes are filling. And don't wait. George, did you hear that? Classes are filling right now. You can be your own boss. You would make a good boss, George.
I think I'm always going to be working for the man.